Me. Defeats the boss and takes all of his loot. Everyone else at the office. Music teacher. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Kid named your hands. If you're cold, they're cold. Bring them inside. Alright, what's step 2? You know where I'm from, boy. Clash of Clans lol. Humor is like skin. The darker it gets, the less people like it. Everything reminds me of him. Gaslighter. My new bicycle is belt driven, no chain. As a child I was also belt driven. 10-year-old me after using my fingers to put my shoes on. I saw my ex's family last night. His parents hugged me and said, "I'm sorry for any pain our son has caused you. He's a dumb A. You are the best thing that ever walked into his life." When he realizes it, it's gonna be too late. Whoa, no one said this to you. Man looks like a golem, but instead of rocks he's made from a barber shop floor. Straight boy, about 5 feet 5 inch, but I don't let it get to me. Meet 6 feet 5 inch guy at a camp that I work at. We have to move a bunch of boxes. I pick one up, trip and fall. Don't be such a silly little boy. Instant throbbing. FFF please. Don't be gay. I don't want to be gay. What does this mean? Real N. You look like da first slice of bread. She's probably sad. Give her a shoulder to put her legs on. Great, so now she'll be sad and disappointed. Bro needs to stop. Werewolves that were noisy was worth it though. Please don't talk to me again. As a Dutch child I was exposed to extreme amounts of, but thanks to being fed large amounts of herring my brain formed a protective layer which has kept my IQ intact. Dutch people eat like an alley cat in a cartoon. Your CPU temperature has exceeded 8,825 degrees Celsius. Prolonged use at this temperature may shorten the CPU's lifespan. Netflix is opening up a restaurant in Los Angeles. Are you enjoying your meal, sir? Yeah, it's amazing. Splendid. Removes it from the menu. This dude is built like an action figure and Linus is built like the guy who collects them. Pineapple goes on pizza just like tongues go into a hole. It's not for everybody, but those who enjoy it are a bit more sophisticated. I can't believe you would compare something so wonderful to something as revolting as pineapple pizza. What is Germany known for? Beer, football, bread and sausages, palaces and castles, cathedrals and monuments, festivals and carnivals, cars, free education, World War I and World War II. Why must I keep seeing these two canola oil bottles? Guy joined Zoom class shirtless and the tutor told him to turn his video off, and so he did, and it just displayed his profile pic of him shirtless at the beach. Gun free zone. Free gun zone. My girlfriend is heavier than me. I love when she me. It's like having a weighted comfort blanket that makes you dumb when you explain it like that. Right, I'm sitting here on my other screen googling free BBUPOV, and now I know why. When a big girl drops all her weight on your mock and makes it go super deep. Weighted comfort blanket. Those are healthy feet. The majority of people have deformed feet caused by wearing shoes. If I send you my feet pics, can you tell me if they're deformed? How the F do girls swallow dumb? That she tastes awful. How he know? Lady isn't such a lady after all. A doctor should know the taste of his medicine. King Edward VII got himself a special chair to fulfill his depraved fantasies. His chair allowed him to enjoy himself without harming others. Dad, I would have gone pro if it wasn't for the accident. Kid, you had an injury. Dad, no, I had you. This McDonald's is a home to many emo kids that frequent the restaurant every day and loiter inside and outside the round picnic tables for hours on end. They literally walk and sit down with other emo kids and watch TV and smoke every 20 minutes. They don't even order. It makes eating inside unbearable with all their loud obnoxious conversations and bicycle aura. The management should do something. Oh wait, they can't because the older emo kids work there. I'll be going to Wendy's instead. Oh, so sorry for truck drivers. They make their living setting on their A too lazy to have a real job. The next time you go to the store to buy all the she you need, I think you need to remember how all that she got there for you. Truckers are away from friends and families with children for weeks, sometimes months at a time, just so you can buy that cucumber your wife's gonna ref herself with later while thinking of your neighbor. Is your dad a pirate? No. Why? Because you're a treasure. My dad abandoned me. Well, an abandoned treasure. Me when I find those 3 little words. Contains distressing images. The look on Download Audio's face is impeccable. I mean, this is acting at its peak. It truly doesn't get better than this. I have never seen a woman of generational wealth with big naturals. That's because generational wealth selects for petite, refined elegance, thin wrists, delicate features, and a family history of horseback riding. Big naturals are a sign of peasant fatigue, the body preparing for hard labor and survival, not yacht summers in the Amalfi. Money may buy many things, but it rarely buys massive unearned hobbies. Henrietta Hedgehog found some mushrooms, and I think she might just have partaken. I asked this chick for a Rexy pic and she sent this she. This is top-notch humor. Marry her. Alexa, remind me to feed the baby. Defeat the baby. One reminder. I don't think they were really stuck. Harvard US. Bro, you want a scholarship. How babies saw 9. Cow. 2.1 million messages. Chicken. 2.6 million messages. Are you allowed to put googly eyes on the front? Just for fun. Yeah, if you want to get stoned. Sick, I love getting stoned. Tech companies in China are hiring programming cheerleaders. Girls that cheer up the programmers as they work. Dear Deidre, please help. My neighbor's 20-year-old daughter was sunbathing the other day, so I took the chance to peek out of the bathroom window and have a cheeky whack. As I finished off, I turned round and my wife was standing there, arms folded, watching me. Is she a pervert? 80s video game. Here is a fantasy that you are an astronaut blasting asteroids. 90s. No, you're a bad marine blasting demons. 2000s. Time to blast some aliens. 2010s. Chop up these zombies. 2020s. Here is a fantasy that you have a cozy house, friends, relationships, and food. This is what a wet owl looks like after getting caught in a rainstorm. A man leapt from a second-floor apartment after his gunslinging date tried to loot him because he refused to give her Rolex. Why isn't it her mugshot there instead of his picture? And why wasn't she charged with zilby or attempted date? If this was a man, he would have the charge. This is the woman's mugshot. When someone tells you life is full of ups and downs, where are the ups? Where are they? When you're going 80 in a school zone and one of the speed bumps scream. Can't wait to pray tonight. This is David Sarah's father, not Sarah. You got the numbers mixed up. Please be more careful next time. I didn't get anything mixed up. Stay the F away from me. Can't be homeless if you go to jail. Zaymua. Bro thinks he's cooking like she angling, but in reality Raiden Shogun cooked better than him. Guy, I'm so excited for this date. I have been saving up all week. Girl, I really don't mind splitting the bill. Guy, yeah, I'm not talking about the bill. Waiting for a picture to download one line at a time, then having to close the window just as things got interesting when my girlfriend walked into the room. I think you meant mom. Hey, he broke both his arms. What else is he supposed to do? Gave myself a chocolate ice cream and got my 7-year-old brother one with refried beans. The immortal crumb in my air fryer that keeps getting cooked over and over. Pro tip: how to avoid hitting your thumb with a hammer. Don't punish your child by taking their online games away. Log on to their games and get them banned. Modern problems require modern solutions. My school's having a gender swap day. You already know I'm gonna be a pretty princess. Dog, my school had a dress as your right all day and 4 MFs walked in as hit. What the F? Increasing combat capabilities prevents the enemy from attacking. Why is the leader of Iran giving loading screen tips? Me who lied on my resume. My new employer who lied on the job description. When you can only afford for one to go to college. tired of getting your bodywork damaged and stained, then you need the latest protester deflector bull bars, specifications, over-the-roof deflection angled design, intimidating forward prongs. The easy clean chrome finish will fit most cars. Delivery photo. Doe and fawn frolicking in cemetery, an awesome reminder that life goes on after us. They then continue to pick every grave. Menswear guy deported before August. Who is betting money on this stuff, bro? Straight men will bet on the next iPhone having no holes like they ever know how to plug anything in. Yeah, coming from someone whose body count has patch notes. Me. My valid point during an argument. My anime profile picture. Where are the kids? My reaction. If Gwen Stefani and Anna Nicole Smith had a baby and that baby was a crystal pipe, too accurate. I finally caught one on camera. Why are men always okay with doing nothing for their birthday? Imagine celebrating the day when all my problems started. Watching chilling docu-series to curb urges. Half-Life, you start with 100 HP. Stalker, no women. Call of Duty, no sheeing mechanics. Don't delete me, but why can't two Chinese people make a white baby? Delete immediately. Don't I love you? Two Wongs don't make a white. I'm just really tired all the time. Don't you mean really tired? I regret what I did in past. I used people for roleplay. I have a fantasy named Macro. I guess so. I used to ask girls what if I were a size of an ant, and they answering it like it was an innocent question and I am bait over it. They would never realize what I do and I didn't tell them. I never hurt them mental or a physical way, but if they were aware of what I do I think they wouldn't like it. I feel like as if I was only harming them without them realizing it, and I badly regret it. I don't get it, man. Their low IQ tarnish society can't build anything, only good at sports. And yet I see endless TikToks of the prettiest girls with these mindless thugs. What do these guys have that I don't? Dab ABC. 4 used to considered good enough, but suddenly 8 is the standard after women were giving Zell free. It's bullshit. Sausage is better than bacon. All smoked cheese is gross and worse than its unsmoked counterpart. Sriracha is the worst hot sauce you can find. Criticizing desserts for being too sweet is idiotic. If I had a time machine I would go back to when you were a baby and chill my so I wouldn't have to ever even remember hearing you talk. Never dating outside my education bracket again. Why am I gonna have 2 degrees and he only has his birth certificate but still thinks he's smarter than me? Me drinking 2 yogurt samples from the sample tray. The lady working at the term donation clinic. Can stupid teenage boys stop acting like they understand things? LMFAO. I'm in the 5th grade and my knowledge exceeds that of my teachers. Oh, how I wish to tell them about Hyperborea and the real truth of World War II, but alas. When you're in a dark humor accidentally comes out in front of someone. That wasn't me. If I ever win the lottery I won't tell anybody, but there will be signs. Bookshelf sprawl. Mix of mine and the wife's books. Handful are still packed away. Looking at new bookcases. Men and women are equal. However, God has given us different roles in society. Hopefully he gave the role of stage 4 to you. We are created equal as human beings, but God made us differently to complement each other. Type of caricature you would see in anti-propaganda in 1938 Germany. Your cat looks like he's in debt. Novice wizard. Grand wizard. The guy my property manager sent to fix my shower's water temperature asked my boyfriend if the girlfriend wanted the water hotter. I wasn't home. Boyfriend said yes. Guy replied, the women they prepare for hell.
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.